I happened to witness a car accident, but unexpectedly discovered a huge business opportunity. I found that whenever an accident occurred on the road, there would be a group of people rushing to the scene like zombies, disregarding danger. They weren't there to rescue people from the cars, but rather holding cameras and frantically filming the injured, almost shoving the cameras into the victims' faces. To verify my suspicion, I approached a man and asked what they were doing. It turned out their job was to sell the latest news footage to TV stations in exchange for a commission. Although he explained that one piece of footage didn't earn much money, when I saw the car full of high-end equipment he had, I was certain that this was definitely a very profitable industry. That evening, I kept switching between news channels on TV, and sure enough, I found footage from that car accident appearing on the news. It was at that moment I decided I would no longer sit idle. The next day, I went to the secondhand market and bought a video camera and a police scanner, and started taking action that night. When a message about an accident came through the scanner, I rushed to the scene immediately, but when I arrived at the scene, I found that colleagues in the same line of work had already gotten there. However, I didn't want to give up this money-making opportunity, so I went straight past the police and aimed my camera at the injured person's mangled body. Although I captured some blurry footage, the next second I was driven away by the police, causing all my colleagues to be kicked out of the scene as well. Afterward, I took the footage to the TV station, planning to sell what I had filmed. However, the supervisor said they already had footage of it. I smiled slightly upon hearing this, because my footage was different from others. This immediately sparked the supervisor's curiosity. When the bloody and gory footage appeared before the supervisor's eyes, he was deeply shocked by my bravery on the spot. Just like that, I earned my first pot of gold from this job, $250. This incident also made me realize that bloody footage with visual impact could sell for a good price. To improve my work efficiency, I found an unemployed vagrant to be my assistant. One night, news of a shooting case suddenly came through the police scanner, which made me extremely excited. I immediately floored the gas pedal and rushed to the scene, not even caring about red lights. Although we arrived earlier than any of our colleagues this time, the scene had already been cordoned off. I could only film some bystanders to gather information, but this kind of footage could never sell for a high price. At that moment, I suddenly noticed that the back door of the victim's house was unlocked, so I took advantage of the police not paying attention, pushed through the police tape, and slipped into the victim's home through the back door. Soon, I discovered 2 bullet holes in the refrigerator. To enhance the footage's effect, I simply moved around some photos in the victim's home. Just like that, the footage of a family massacre was complete. As expected, when I brought this footage to the TV station, the supervisor praised my footage effusively. Although this kind of footage clearly resembled trespassing, the supervisor didn't care at all, because what he wanted was ratings, and didn't care how it was filmed. The supervisor was very much looking forward to our next collaboration. It was after this incident that I began to become increasingly crazy, filming whatever was dangerous and bloody. After a month of hard work, I paid in full for a sports car I liked.